I had to take a quick eating break and I ran out of crackers, so now I'm eating salami with guacamole. Is that weird? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. My name is Christine. So today I wanted to show you all the different lashes and how I apply them. Before we go ahead and get started, please make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and the little notification bell, and let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm going to show you how I apply these Kiss lashes. These are the thinner band ones, especially if you're a beginner and you haven't used lashes that often. These ones are really good for if you're just trying it out, and they're way easier to apply than those ones too. So let me go ahead and zoom you in so I can show you how I apply these. I'll use this Lash Grip Eyelash Adhesive. I really like this one. Oh, this is a good one. You know how much harder these videos are to do when you don't have a camera that autofocuses? So I just put a super thin layer on it, and I'm just gonna set this down so it can dry. So I'll just set it flat on my table, and then while that one is drying, I'll put glue on the other lash. And the secret to putting these lashes on is you have to give the glue time to set, because if you try to put on lashes when the glue is still wet, it's just gonna slip and slide. It's gonna be so hard for it to stay on your lashes. I like to wait for the glue to get a little bit tacky. You don't want it to dry all the way because it's not going to stick to your eyes. You don't even need a pair of like fancy lash tweezers. I used normal tweezers for the longest time. So now these ones are a little bit drier than usual. I'm just going to grab it about right here near the end of it. And once I place it down, you can kind of adjust it so this end isn't lined up with the end of my eye yet. So I'm going to just pull it a little bit and then pinch it with my tweezers. And then with the front of the lashes, I'm going to drag those ones in and then pinch it. And then you just want to go in with your tweezers and make sure you pinch it in with your lash line so it's as close as possible. I used to go in with my lash curler, and you just go in and pinch them together so that it kind of sticks to your lash line. And then that way, if you can see, I have it really close to my lash line, so you can't even detect a gap. And with lashes that are thin like this, it's really nice because you can totally wear no eyeliner with them and just wear the lashes. I don't know how I ever lived without false lashes. Okay, so now that the lash glue has had a little bit of time to dry, I'm going to apply the side with a lash applicator just so you can see how I do it with this tool. Near the end of my lashes, and then on the very ends I'm going to pinch them together. You want to make sure it lines up with the end of your lash line. Then I'm going to grab the front of the lash and pull it tight, and then place it against the front of my lashes. And then now I'm going to turn the lash applicator and just pinch along the whole length of the lash so that it's as close to my lash line as possible. And then I still like going in with a lash curler and then just going in and pinching my real lashes with the false lashes. And there you have it. Okay, and then next I'm going to show you how I trim lashes. So that first style I've worn many times already, so I already had those trimmed down to my eye shape. So these ones are the Ardell Faux Make ones. These are their style 814. So I really like these ones because the band is still clear. So these are really beautiful, but it's a thin lash band, but it still gives you a lot of drama. So these ones have a bit of a thicker band than the Salon Perfect ones. So first thing I will do is I will put these lashes on my eyes, and I always trim the outer edges because this is where it's really long. And if I'm trimming the inner corners of the eye, it's not going to be a gradual, like the lashes slowly get longer and longer and longer. And so you still get shorter lashes near your inner corner, and then it gets longer and longer. So I always trim on the outer corner. So I'll put it on my eye about where I want the lashes to begin, and I like my lashes to start right around there. It hangs over the outer corner of my eye about this much, so I'll just pinch it there, and then that's where I will cut. So, and then I'll match it against the other lash for the other eye. So I'll just hold it up against, and then that's how much of the other eye I will cut off. So that is how I trim my lashes. These ones are amazing. I love TotallyTart lashes because they're so fluttery and pretty. Like, look how much drama that adds. These ones are in the style Fishscale, so I really like these ones, so I will show you how I put these on. And these ones are so beautiful because the wispiness of the lashes are so pretty. They add so much drama to a look. You could just have like a simple eye and throw these on and it would be absolutely gorgeous. These are one of my favorite like high-end lashes. The only problem with these is that it has quite a bit of a thicker band. Let me zoom you guys in. So with these ones, because the band is a little bit thicker, it's stiffer than a lot of the other lashes that I've used. So I like to just bend the band back and forth just like that, and it kind of loosens it up a little bit and makes it a little bit more flexible. I would normally go in with my Kiss lashes, but I have to be somewhere after this and I'm just gonna put these on for the sake of the video. So I'm gonna use my Duo eyelash adhesive. I like this glue also. I like the dark tone glue because it helps conceal the lash band a little bit better. Whoa, that was a lot. Because it dries a little bit blacker, so when you put it on, it kind of conceals the lash band a little bit better than like a clear glue would. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little bit of glue underneath the lash band as well. Instead of just like right along this side, I also put some like on the underside where it'll sit on top of my lashes. So that way when I set them down on my lashes, there's a little bit of adhesive there and it will stick to my lashes a little bit better that way. So I'm just going to use my lash applicator for this. So I picked up this lash applicator from AliExpress, but and this one was only $1, but the only thing about ordering from AliExpress is it takes like a week to get there. So if you need one right away, Amazon has a really good one. And once again, I'm just gonna set it down on my eye just like that and pinch it. And then I'll go in with my eyelash curler and again pinch them. See how dramatic these ones are? So with thicker lash bands, it's super important that you have the inner corner down because a lot of the times it's such a thick band that they like to lift up. So I like to go in, pinch the end of it, and make sure it's like molded in with my real eyelashes. I really like this glue. This is a Lash Grip eyelash adhesive in waterproof. I've used this glue for a really long time. This one is a lighter hold than the other two glues that I'm going to show you, but this one has never made me had any kind of irritation. The one good thing about this is since it is a lighter glue, when you take off your lashes, there's not a lot of residue left on your lashes, so I do enjoy that, especially if you're like more of a low maintenance girl. Wearing lashes is not a hassle because the next day you don't have to deal with like leftover glue in your lash line, and it's just easy to take off. Your lashes just pull off really easily and there's nothing left on your lash line. So I really like this glue. It lasts me a long time and it dries really clear. And another one that I like is the Duo eyelash adhesive in dark tone. This one is a bit of a tougher hold than the other one, so this one will leave a little bit of residue in my lash line, but I don't mind it if it's like a full mink lash or a lash that I had that has a slightly thicker band than like the Ardell ones. I like this glue for that, and the only thing you have to be careful with is when you're using a dark tone eyelash adhesive. If you are wearing eyeshadow and you accidentally touch the glue on your eyelid, or you have glue on the lashes and it touches your eyelid, it might leave like a black mark on it, so just be wary of that. And so if you're just starting out, I would definitely recommend using a clear lash glue. And the tools that I like, I just picked up this eyelash applicator. Just started using it like a month ago, so I really enjoy it, and it does make life a little bit easier with applying lashes, and the tip allows you just to like pinch along the length of it. I don't think it's a necessary thing as long as you have a pair of good tweezers and an eyelash curler. If you just place them on your lash line with a pair of tweezers and then curl your real lashes together with the fake ones, I think you're totally fine. If you are having difficulties, maybe pick one of these up and see how it helps. And then my favorite lash glue of all time is this Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. This stuff is so long lasting, and it really makes your lashes stick to your eyeball. And it really makes your lashes stick all day. I usually will just pack one in my purse, and it's nice because it is a brush tip applicator, so If I'm ever like somewhere and part of my lashes I can feel sticking up, it's really easy for me to just brush it into the corners and then pinch it on with my fingers. I really like this one because it's stronger than the other ones that I use. But the only thing about this is because it is stronger, it does leave a lot of residue in my lashes, so it takes me quite a while to take the adhesive out of my lashes. It is a bit of a pain, but if you do have thicker lashes or an event and you don't want to worry about your lashes coming up during the night. Another tip that I have is someone was asking me how you keep your lashes lasting a long time. Typically reuse lashes. I actually probably reuse my lashes a lot more than I should. Like, I probably will wear a lash like 20 times before it starts falling apart, and that's when I toss it. But if you take good care of your lashes, they can last you a really long time, and you don't have to buy expensive lashes. Just run them under warm water and then kind of just pick at the band and tug some of the glue off of it. You don't want to tug too hard because I have ripped out the band before and then it just completely ruins your lashes. Also, if they start to lose their curl, like if you start using a lash a lot, it'll start to straighten up. So what I like to do is run it under warm water and then kind of run my nail through them. Like if you were to, you know how like if you had like a balloon ribbon and then you would like scrape scissors along it and it kind of curls it, you can do that with your nails, but you don't want to pinch too hard, otherwise you're gonna freaking crimp the lash. First you rinse it with warm water and you pick out some of the residue, and then before it dries completely, that's when I'll run my finger along the lashes and kind of curl them a little bit. Let them sit on the counter or on a towel to air dry. And I don't usually put mascara once I have the lashes on. I just do mascara on my actual lashes and then I'll put on the falsies, and that way there's not a lot of like stuff on the lashes and they last you so much longer. Another tip that I have is to trim your eyelashes. I almost always trim my eyelashes. If it doesn't fit you right, it's gonna be uncomfortable, the band is gonna stick up, and it's just not gonna look right on your eye as well. So always measure on top of your eye and cut little pieces at a time, because I have had lashes that I've ruined because I cut off too much of it, and always cut it from the outer corner. If you have a lash that's like really subtle though, like they don't look that long, then maybe you can get away with snipping in the inner corner, and that'll make the lashes a little bit more dramatic and longer. And sometimes I will actually put the lashes almost at the very edge of my eyes. Sometimes I'll even put it like past my lash line, just a smidge, like especially if I'm not gonna do a wing liner. I like my eyes to look a little bit more winged out and elongated, and then I will kind of like, as soon as I put the lashes on, I'll kind of push up on the edges of my eyes, and that way it kind of elongates your eyes. I also like to keep, like, if I trim my lashes, these are like little lash trimmings. You can keep these ends and put some glue on them and then just put them on the ends of your eyes, like on top of those lashes, and that makes them a little bit more dramatic. So that's one thing you can do without having to buy those like individual lashes. I like to take off my lashes in the shower, so instead of just like ripping them off your eyes, I find that a lot of the times you rip out a lot of your real lashes, and I have lost a lot of lashes from wearing like false lashes, but you can avoid that like as much as possible, because I have lost so many lashes. It feels amazing to sit here and peel it off, but like by doing that, you're risking your real lashes. And as an Asian gal, I don't have very many, so we gotta take care of our babies. So in the shower, like if I'm taking a warm shower, I'll kind of just like run my face under the warm water, and the lashes will kind of loosen up because of the water, and it'll just slide off. And then it's kind of like a two birds one stone type deal, where because it's like the warm water, I'll hold the lash under the warm shower water and then kind of pick up the residue and then just set them on the side. And then when I get out of the shower, I'll crimp them with my fingers if I need to. So that's just an easy way, and I think that's it. I love fake lashes. I went a really long time without wearing false lashes, and I don't really know why, because they just make a look. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and before you leave, please make sure you like and comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.